Hi, I'm Jessa Phoenix, Tarot of Love, with your January 4th, 2019 love reading. I've already laid out your cards. We're using the Romance Angels, the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, and messages from your angels. We're going to start with our Romance Angels. For our water signs, I guess I didn't say that. Oh my goodness. This is for the water signs of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Your first card is Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Of course you do. That means you're living in the moment and you're starting to enjoy life more. And as a result, you're attracting more positive experiences and people and the right people into your life. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. This means you need to put it out to the universe and you need to be very consistent about what you want and what you say. So if 5 days out of 10 you'll think positive thoughts and do your positive manifestations, and 2 you forget, and the other 3 you're like, oh, today's not very good, that's a negative vibe, and that really puts you back a step. In order to keep growing forward, you need to keep that positivity going. I want a good job and a solid career and a happy home and a good loving partner, and I want my kids to be happy, and I want this. You have to be very clear and very positive and consistent, and it will come to you. Is there someone that you guys are connecting with? So we got engagement. Some of you might be getting engaged, and yay, congratulations. But for a lot of you, this is just saying that, that friendship, that office friendship, maybe it's going to go a little bit more than just the office friendship. Maybe you're going to be outside of the office friends. Maybe you're already dating. Maybe you're going to move that into a deeper level of commitment. But I mean, for those that are getting engaged, that's awesome. But for the rest of you, whoever you're connecting with, it just means that relationship is going to move to the next step. Like, there's acquaintances and friends, and then you're seeing each other, and then you're going steady. You're just progressing to the next level. That's all this card is saying. From our Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, we have Mother Healing. As your feelings towards your mother heal, desires manifest more rapidly and accurately. There was another reading that this one came up in. I think it was Fire or Earth. Cannot remember. It was one of those two. But they were talking about the mother healing. The mother healing doesn't always mean that you have issues with your mother. Maybe you do. I don't know. Everyone's different. But when I see this card, I like to explain it like, whoever did you wrong in the past, you have to forgive yourself. Give yourself permission to forgive them and move forward. If you don't forgive yourself, you never give yourself that permission, you never move forward. Ultimately, it's hard to forgive people when they've wronged you. Some people, have an easy time. Oh, okay, yeah, I forgive you, whatever, I'm done. Some people just cannot move past that. And that's just a bit of work that they have to do, but they literally need to give themselves permission to forgive and then move forward. Okay, and that's really all this card is saying. Make a wish. This is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy its manifestations. So I'm just going to put this out there. She's seen a unicorn, and she's at a pond and she sees a unicorn and she's making a wish. So if you see something like a shooting star, or maybe you find like a brand new minted penny. We don't have pennies anymore in Canada. So if you find a brand new shiny penny, pick it up, put it in your pocket, carry it with you everywhere, put it in your wallet, make a wish on it. It's good luck. All it's saying is make a wish. Something's going to happen that's going to be like kind of out of the ordinary. And when that happens, make a wish and manifest that wish. Your last card, 2 of them came out together, and you had treasure chest and let yourself receive. Treasure chest, an unforeseen windfall of new abundance comes to you now. Could be monetary, it could be material gains, or it could just be like love and friendship. Abundance isn't always monetary or material possessions. Lots of times we find ourselves meeting a new group of people and we become really good friends with them. I mean, I do hope that you guys all get an amazing amount of abundance, like money. You know, maybe you're going to get an inheritance is going to come to. Maybe you're going to like, you know, move a picture in your great aunt's house and there's a secret hole behind there and inside is a tin can full of money. Who knows, right? Something good is coming your way. Abundance, love, money, whatever. It's coming your way. And let yourself receive. Allow others to give you loving care. Receive without guilt or apology. Oh, pardon me. Lots of times we don't know how to take other people's help. Sometimes we're so used to doing things for everybody else that when someone says, here, let me help you with that. Like, you know what, maybe you've had a friend over for dinner and you've made the dinner and you've done everything and you've cleaned the house and everything. Maybe your guest says to you, why don't you go sit down and I'll do the dishes? If they're offering, take that offer. It's not very often that happens, but if they do, it's a really nice gesture. Take it. They're saying that you don't get enough loving care, that you're not getting enough. And that's actually, it's really important to have that feeling of being taken care of sometimes. I'm not saying that we can't take care of ourselves. I'm just saying that when someone says, you know what, why don't you go sit down and I'll do the dishes or I'll sweep the floor or I'll mop or whatever. If someone's offering, let them do it. They're saying you work way too hard and it's time for you to take a little bit of a break and step back from some of those responsibilities. You know, if you have children, guess what? It's time for that chore list. My kids think I'm the meanest mom on the planet because I'm always like, no, you have to pick up your own stuff. I'm not doing it. If I do, it's coming into the garbage bag and out into the bin. And they think I'm mean, but I'm at that point where I'm like, no, I don't need to pick up your stuff anymore. So allow yourself to receive a little bit of loving care. You know, maybe someone says, here, you know what? Let me give you a foot rub. Take it. Okay. It's time for you to receive a little bit of love. Okay. That's all that the card is saying. Oh, and your abundance. Yay. It's coming. And then from the messages from your angels, we have Akasha. You are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. I think I had this for the water signs, a reading or two back. If I did, please feel free to, and you remember it or you found it, feel free to comment. Counsel. That word comes up a lot. I'm thinking that there's some of you out there that should maybe be looking into helping others. This card has come up twice for the water signs of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Sorry, I don't know why I keep saying Aquarius. I'm thinking that if you're feeling that this is your calling, you should probably look into it, my little water signs. And we've got Bethany. When you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat, such as a massage, sea salt bath, or pedicure. You know, remember we were talking about that let yourself receive? They're meaning it. They're meaning, you know what, honey? It's time for you to take a break. You got other people in the house, let them pick up after themselves. Let them sweep the floor. Let them vacuum. You have worked hard enough. You have worked long enough. It is time for you to receive a little TLC. Step back, let them do it. Because no one is ever going to learn to stand on their own 2 feet if you keep doing it for them. And heaven is saying, you need a break. You're tired. You're exhausted. You are worn out. You are emotionally spent and physically spent. And if you don't stop, you're probably going to feel ill. So they're literally saying, let someone else help you. Just sit back. You know what? Maybe you just want to let the dishes pile up for a few days. And you know, when someone says, no, you haven't done your dishes in a while, maybe you just sit down and I'll do them for you. Take them up on that offer. Heaven is saying it's time for you to have a break, okay? So please heed that wisely. I know everyone thinks that's, kind of a crazy little wish, but no, they're honestly saying that you cannot be your best person. You cannot help others. You cannot give your best love to others if you don't take care of yourself. Lila, it's our last card. Spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. They're asking you to meditate a little bit. They're asking you for quiet time. Whether that's a bubble bath with a good book, maybe some soft candles, and just clearing your mind, or taking a walk in the park, finding a nice quiet meadow. I don't know how many of you have ever done this, but I used to do this when I was younger. I would just go for a walk and find a nice quiet little meadow, and I would just sit, or I would go to the beach and just sit and watch the waves. Just watch. And I do that when I go on holidays. I just sit and I watch and I listen to the sound of the waves and I listen to the birds. And when you tune into nature, everything becomes so much more clear. So they're honestly, heaven's asking you to take a bit of a break. And it is time for you, my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. It is time for you to take that break. Whether it's a holiday, whether it's just a bubble bath. I myself reserve Tuesday nights for myself. I don't do anything. I don't go anywhere. That is my night to myself. Maybe you need to make that a bit of a ritual in your house. And I know it's hard, if you've got kids or you've got other people that depend on you or you have to work, but pick one night and reserve 3 hours for yourself and just relax. Shut your phone off. Turn the TV off. Read a book. Lay in bed. Sleep. Have a power nap. Whatever you want to do. But just reserve at least 3 hours a week for yourself to recharge your batteries. All right, my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. That's your reading for January 4th, 2019. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.